Hello folks, welcome to another edition of our Sunday Movie News program here on Flick Direct. You guys know the drill. Throughout the week, I go through the world of movie news to see what stands with the most, then I give you guys my personal take on the matter at hand. I'm your host, Austin Putnam, and let's jump into something that really just made me laugh so hard, and that is regarding in the world of Avatar sequels. Yes, James Cameron is still adamant on making those 4 or 5 Avatar sequels. At this point, I'm just thinking, who cares? But there are 2 things that have been revealed in terms of Avatar sequels. The first thing is that the villain, Stephen Lang, will come back even though he was killed in the first Avatar movie for the rest of the sequels. He will be the main villain. As I said before, he died, so I don't know how it's going to happen unless they write a stupid thing regarding him as a clone. I don't know how, but you know, Stephen Lang is a great actor. I loved him in Don't Breathe, so we'll see how he turns out. But the next one I'm going to talk about here made me laugh so hard because of just how ridiculous this is. So, James Cameron went to Josh Brolin, who was playing Cable in Deadpool 2, and asked him to see if he wanted to role for the Avatar sequels, and Josh Brolin said, no, thank you. And James Cameron did not take this very lightly to the point where he is bad-mouthing Josh Brolin, which... Really, James? Is this really how you do business? If someone says no to you, I mean, sure. Not getting the person that you want sucks, but going as far as to bad-mouthing someone behind their back doing that? I mean, come on, a little unprofessional, don't you think, Jim? Josh Brolin did have a comment to say which made me go like, you know what? Hell yeah, Josh, I'm on your side. And it was this. If I don't want to do Avatar, I'm not going to do Avatar. James Cameron's calling me name and that name, whatever. If James Cameron came to me and said, hey man, why'd you do that? I'd go, because it happened. That is straight up savage, and I love that. James Cameron, this is where the phrase, what comes around, goes around, comes in. I could give a crap about the Avatar sequels, but if they turn out to be good, you know what? Cool. But honestly, I just don't care. Who cares about the Avatar sequels anymore? Seriously, who cares about them? So the next thing coming up is something that made me go like, Hellboy is getting rebooted. I wish it wasn't happening because the previous 2 films done by Guillermo del Toro were pretty awesome action films. If you haven't seen them, guys, go check them out. And they were going to make a Hellboy 3, but Guillermo del Toro said it's not happening anymore. But now they're doing a reboot, and it's reported that actress Milla Jovovich has been in the final talks to be cast in the reboot, which I think... is that the best choice? I mean, if you've seen her in especially the Resident Evil films, I mean... Sure, Milla Jovovich can be an amazing person in real life, but as far as an actress goes, I personally haven't seen her do anything that great. I mean, sure, The Fifth Element I loved her in, but other than that, that's really it. I mean, I haven't seen The Getaway. I believe that's what it's called that she was in. It was this horror thriller that I heard some decent things about. But when it comes to Resident Evil films, I haven't really seen her done anything really amazing or noteworthy in those films, particularly the last piece of garbage that we got. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this idea yet. I mean, who knows, Milla Jovovich could totally blow me away in the Hellboy reboot if she is cast, but so far, I'm just not feeling it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, when it comes to any plot point, I'm trying to stay away from every single thing that this movie is throwing at me because I wanted to go into this movie as coldly as I possibly can, but when I saw this one little headline, that made me excited. So, some plot details for The Last Jedi have been revealed, and according to Heroic Hollywood, Rey's backstory will be explored, which makes me think this will be interesting because people have been throwing around names like Skywalker, I highly doubt it, Kenobi, which I think would be the coolest scenario. But if you guys have ever heard Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, there's a character named Darth Revan in that character, so maybe Rey could be turned out to be the next Darth Revan. Maybe Kylo Ren comes to the light side after all and has to fight Rey in the end. I don't know. A whole bunch of speculation that's come around. All I know is that from what I saw in one headline that her backstory will be explored in The Last Jedi, but that's all I wanted to know. And just hearing that made me even more excited about it. I mean, honestly, I expected that they would go further into the backstories for all the characters, but Rey's backstory is the one that I'm most excited to see for certain. So when I saw this next headline, I did this in my head. So it's been reported by Lionsgate that they are considering exploring the potential for more films for not only The Hunger Games, but for Twilight. I thought we were done with this, guys. I thought we were done with Twilight. The last one came out in 2012. Can we just move on, please? Now I get there are fans out there, but the story's done. It's been done. But there's been speculation that there might be exploring things with Edward and Bella's child Renesmee. There's things that they could go on with the Wolf Clan, with Taylor Lautner's character. I'm just thinking, don't do it, please, because Twilight is just terrible. That just makes me angry, man. Seriously, because, I mean, again, I know there are Twilight fans out there, but there are plenty of people that despise this franchise, including me. I have seen 3 of them in theaters. The only ones I didn't see were New Moon and Eclipse, which I'm not going to lie, Eclipse I do have a bit of a fondness for, but every other Twilight movie I hate so much. Now, the last thing I have to talk about is something that made me very excited because I am looking forward to It. New photos have been released for It, 2 photos specifically, one for Pennywise and the other for the Losers Club. Seriously, Pennywise looks scarier than Tim Curry did. I'm not even kidding, and I actually love Tim Curry. But Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, oh, he looks scary. And the Losers Club, I love... Everything that I've seen so far from It looks great. I cannot wait for this movie, and I'm praying to God it's going to be great, but all the signs are pointing to good. And that is all the way I have for movie news this week, guys. Please comment down and let us know below. What do you guys think of James Cameron's comments towards Josh Brolin? What do you think of Stephen Lang coming back for the Avatar sequels? What do you guys think of the possibility of Mila Jovovich being part of the Hellboy reboot? What do you guys think of the possibilities for the Star Wars Last Jedi details? What do you guys think of it? And do you guys want more Twilight and Hunger Games? Be honest. Let us know below. I hope you guys liked what you saw for our movie news program this week. If you guys did, please hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos just like this one, as we do videos twice a week and once a month. We also put up interviews with big stars and directors. If you guys want to see our previous movie review, please click right there. And we had extensive Comic-Con coverage this year. If you guys want to see our latest Comic-Con video, please click right there. And of course, until the next review, news video, or interview, we will see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys.